Alright, so I'm in Leipzig, Germany at the airport. It's about 11 a.m. It took me about 5 hours to get here, so I'm beat already, but that's fine. And I only slept 2 hours all night long. And I'm still gonna be traveling all day, all night. And I'm gonna make it to my final destination in the morning, tomorrow morning. So what you see here is Leipzig airport. It's a small airport, but I gotta say people here are super nice. Check-in, super efficient, super nice people at security. If you have a little bit of extra luggage and you try to get it on the plane, they're very lenient here. You know, just don't exaggerate and put tons and tons of stuff in your backpack. If you're if you're not too crazy about like overdoing it, they're gonna be nice to you as well, and you can bring some extra kilos. I got about 5 kilos extra. Okay, see you on the other side. This is the visa area. You just pay $25, or you can use other currencies like the euro or Swiss francs. And they're gonna put a sticker in your passport, and then you're good to go. So I just made it through immigration, and everything took me maybe 15 minutes the most, rather like 10 minutes. Then you can get your if you need a cell phone, if you're gonna need your cell phone here, you should buy your SIM cards here because they're cheaper and it's easier to get them than finding someone in the city who speaks English. And I just paid about $6 or $7 for a 4-week plan because I'm gonna be here for 4 weeks, and 4 gigabytes of data, including the SIM card. You have to wait 2 hours until you can use it. $7 for 4 gigs for 4 weeks, pretty good. Also, as you can see, it's 7 p.m. right now. There are not many people here, and there's no one on your face. Saqqara is the biggest resort town in the Red Sea. And there's no one bothering you. Here you go. No touts. No one. Cab drivers trying to charge euro prices. They don't want to expect the Egyptian currency. And they, for like a 10-minute, and I really mean 10-minute ride, they want 10 to 15 euros. That's more expensive than New York City, so I'm not going to do that. And there's no public transportation here. So if you come here, you can walk 10 minutes outside the airport area and hail a taxi there. And there the cab will be about $2, he said, maybe $1.50. So it's 10 times more expensive in here. And they try to charge you in US dollars or euros. Whereas if you just leave that area in front, where you see the blue sign, just walk there and you don't have to pay 15 euros, which is about $18 for a 10-minute ride. That's more expensive. So let me tell you what happened. I left the airport and within 10 seconds the cab stopped and said it's 50 pounds, which is about $2, and it wasn't even a 10-minute ride. So I don't want to be misunderstood. I'm not trying to bargain and get the last cent out of the people, but I know if someone charges me $18 for a ride that is less than 10 minutes, I know it's not the right price at all. And then the first cab stops and gives me his price of 50, which is about $2.80. Of course, that's a big difference. And I made it here. This is downtown Saqqara. That's not what the resorts are. And this is Go Bus. That's your Flixbus, your Mega Bus of Egypt. And you see it's kind of dead here because it's Ramadan. Give it another hour, 8 o'clock, and this place will be busy. And I will be here until 11 because I'd rather wait a couple of hours here and then arrive in Cairo at 5 in the morning or 6 in the morning when the subways are running, then taking an earlier bus here, which I could take in an hour, and then arrive in Cairo at 3 a.m. I prefer to arrive in Cairo at 5 a.m. So I will gonna be here for the next 2 or 3 hours behind that glass, and I'm gonna have some food hopefully. and then I'll see you guys in Cairo. I just took a microbus. It cost me, should have cost me about 10 cents, and it just gave me a ride for free. They didn't want any money. I came here because it's a traditional Egyptian place, and I'm getting this, which is called kushari, and it's always vegan. And this portion costs about 55 cents. So I'm only about 2 or 3 minutes away from the station. I'm just gonna spend some time here, eat a lot, drink a lot, and chill out. I see you guys later. Okay, so it's 10:30 p.m. If I look beat, it's because I'm beat. I was lying on the grass for like an hour and a half, just killing time, trying to nap. I'm gonna get my night bus now. It's leaving in 30 minutes. I'm going to Cairo, which is about 6-7 hours, and it costs about $7 US. So let's see how the bus is like, okay? So the bus that was gonna take at 11 was canceled at 10:55. It's midnight now, and I'm taking this bus right there to Cairo, and I should be arriving at 7 a.m. So we're finally rolling. It's 10 minutes past midnight. The bus is about half full. So it's 7 a.m. I finally made it to Cairo. The bus ride was not good at all because there's no leg room. They put too many extra rows in there. I'm 6'1", my knee hurts more than usual, so yeah, it's kind of a letdown go bus. And they canceled the bus because they didn't have enough passengers. The one before that. That's the station right there. If you ever come here, it's still a cheap option. This is Tahrir Square, which is like the center of Cairo. On the other side of this roundabout, you see like you don't see it right now, but there's some interesting stuff like the Egyptian Museum. I'm just gonna go down this street to the subway station, and then I gotta meet my friend in the suburbs of Cairo. So this is right after you get a ticket check. You just walk up here. This is the first pyramid that you see, and you're gonna face it exactly like that. Everything else you do after this spot, it's totally up to you. You can walk all the way around. And so far there are no touts here, just one guy on with a horse. No problem, no hassles, no nothing. So so far it's way much better than its reputation. Organized by my Egyptian friend. We just drove around the corner, more or less. That would be probably a 20-minute walk, so be aware. If you don't like the heat, well, I don't know what to do if you don't like the heat. But anyways, so it would have been about a 20-minute walk, and now you have the city as a backdrop. And all the vendors are gathered here. It's the only place. And all the camels are on the back. But one thing not to do is get a camel or a horse. Camels, they have long cuts nearby the neck and also on the back on their hind legs, and that is where they can press the camel so it hurts faster and more intensely. Do not ride a camel, okay? headed to Imhotep and Saqqara. And you get a glimpse right here. There's steps on the pyramid. This let's just see oldest known pyramid anywhere in the world. It's supposed to be like 4,500, 5,000 years old. So anything you know in Asia or in Central America, South America, or Mexico is not as old as this pyramid. And the ticket costs 120 pounds to get in here. The entrance is down there.
Okay, this way. Open. Look here, this way. Balloon open.
Okay.
Let me see here. You touch.
Pregúntale si va a querer dinero. ¿Quiere más?
Sí.
بسم الله